It's Paulio Jr. and today I wanted to show you guys how to install uh, an electrical outlet, 15 amp electrical outlet into an existing connection. We just put this in, but obviously there's nothing in there. So let's just get down to it, do it step by step. Here's the things that you're going to need: screwdriver, a pair of pliers, I have them on here, needle nose recommended, multimeter, electrical tape, and a wire cutter, and obviously the outlet. So the first thing we're going to do, and sorry, I got this new camera, I can't see when I'm filming, so I'm trying to put it in the right direction. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to throw this onto here, and just try and aim it directly at what we're trying to do. So the first thing we have is our multimeter tool. There's tons of different ones, so it doesn't matter red or black. We just want to connect the copper to copper on the black and white wires, and if it shows on here, it is hot, so it is lit up on the 110, and which means that this box, these wires are hot, and I know people who can work with that, but for safety reasons, what we're going to do is we're going to find the breaker that goes to this, and then shut that off. So I managed to find the breaker that these wires go to. So we're just going to test again, just to make sure. Copper, copper, black and white wire, nothing showing up. This is currently not hot. So the next thing we're going to want to do is get a pair of these wire cutters, and if we have some slack in this wire, that would be nice. Makes it a little bit easier to do this. So this is actually cut fairly well. The length of the cut is pretty good, so I don't need to use a utility knife to cut any further into the to the larger insulation. So what we do is find the gauge of the wire, which is typically 14.2, and we're going to cut off a couple inches here. But you know what? It actually looks like a 12. So let's do a 12. So we're going to grab it, and we're going to twist, make it easier to pull it off. And then we're just going to pull her off, baby. Just like that. One down. Same thing to the black. We're going to find, like I said, this looks more like a 12 gauge than a 14 gauge, so, which is okay. Same thing, twist, and then pull. A little tight. Alright, there we go. So we got our wires stripped. Awesome. Next step. Everything's pretty much, I mean, this will take a couple minutes, and then we're out of here. So now this is where you would need the needle nose pliers. In my case, I'm not going to go digging for any right now, so I am just going to use the ones in my trusty pocket knife. So you're just trying to make a loop that'll fit into the terminal of the outlet. So, and that's really all we're doing. If I can do it. And sometimes I'll even grab them on both sides and squeeze them together just to make some kind of hook there. So we got the black one hooked, and Now we're gonna get the white one hooked, and I'm gonna do that. Pretty decent hook, if I say so myself. Alright, we're done with that. Now let's get to putting on the actual outlet. So with these, you have, with the outlets, you have bronze, silver, and green. Bronze is for black, silver is for white, green is for ground. And whenever you put on a wire, you always want to put it in the fashion of turning it in clockwise, in the way that you're turning. So we're spinning, this is going to the right, so we want to have this going to the right as well. So let's see what we can do here. Alright. Oh, don't want to lose our screw for the outlet. Alright. Okay. Like so, if you can see that. And I always just like to tuck these in a little bit, but it should be fine. Alright. And that is one tight mother. And now we're going to do white. So we're spinning either one, doesn't matter. We're going to throw the white. I'm just going to throw it on the easiest one here. And let's see if we can get it in here. Like so. So now we've got that in there. And we just have to tighten it down. Let me make sure. I just want to make sure it's underneath the screw. Which it is. Just from different angles it looks like it's over the screw. Then we have our bronze, which the black is going to go on to. Same thing. Counterclockwise. I think I'm actually going to tighten the bronze a little bit. I mean, tighten the hot wire a little bit, just a smidge. Doesn't seem like much, but the same thing. So now we're spinning this clockwise. So that's the way we want the hoop to go. We want the hoop to spin clockwise. And it's a little bit. All right. We got our black in there. And now we're going to tighten the black in. Black is in. So theoretically, once we turn the power back on, we should be okay. So here, you would turn the power back on and then just plug something in to test it, just to make sure that all the wires are in there appropriately and so forth. But for time's sake, I'm just going to put her back in the box and and then turn on the breaker. So the bottom one's always the fun one for whatever reason. Trying to get out of the way of the camera as well. And then obviously after this, you know, you would put a face plate on it, but we're not done painting and putting on black backsplash and all that good stuff. So I'm just trying to get this in here so that it looks decent. And yeah, you know, and the one last thing I'm going to do, just as a safety thing, is put some electrical tape over over the side of the hot, and everything will be fine in here, but it's just a safety precaution, just in case down the line something happens and somebody's taking out the box and doing something stupid and gets shocked. So we'll prevent that from happening. So I'm going to tighten this. Turned the power back on. This is screwed in. Everything's in there properly. So I'm just going to use just a cell phone just to test it. So I'm just plug it into either one, and boom, we are charging. And that is how you install an outlet into an existing box. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, please subscribe, please like, leave a comment below. Anything else you want me to make a tutorial for, I'd be glad to do so. Thanks, guys.